We are nothing but a bundle of patterns. There are no people on earth. There are only walking, talking patterns. This is not stopping in one life. So, bodies change, but the pattern continues. Liberation simply means your positions in the world, your possessions, what you have earned from the world, or your relations do not bind you. The moment you start understanding the pattern, it starts dissolving. The thing that causes birth after birth after birth is called pattern. They are patterns. Patterns has a lot of things involved in it. We can only understand our patterns by looking at our likes and dislikes, our inclinations, the pattern of desires. These are signs of what we are containing, what we consist of. This is not stopping in one life. So bodies change, but the pattern continues. So now I'm working on a particular method now. It's called future mapping. I try to devise it just to prove to the people that when you cross over your death and see another life, you can see the same thing repeated. Whatever we are now, it can get repeated and you can actually see them. So we are nothing but a bundle of patterns. There are no people on earth. There are only walking, talking patterns. When we understand the tapestry of the pattern, because this is what we are consisting of, which has all our inclinations, all our tendencies, all our desires, this pattern continues through lifetime. The moment you start understanding the pattern, it starts dissolving. For which, that's what I said, one step is acceptance of yourself, means no resistance. Resistance strengthens patterns. When you resist, patterns becomes stronger. Second is awareness. Awareness that you are nothing but a bundle of patterns. And all your likes, dislikes, prejudices, notions, concepts, they are all connected to patterns. And they are all binding us. So we pluck this out from a body and then we reinstall it in another body. Usually, rebirth happens in the same family. They come back again and again in the same family. In other words, more or less like a great grandfather becomes a great grandchild, but it comes back in the same line, same lineage, because our connections and relations are binding. Even in life, it's binding. Our blood relations, and we have some soft corner for our children, etc. So that's all binding factors. Me and mine are the binding factors, and we can keep coming back to the same family. But also, we must look at the larger picture. Even a cat or a dog coming into the family are all connected to those souls, are all connected to us. So, whoever is giving us experience are our soul mates. We all walk together giving experiences. And this is a continuous drama, continuous saga. But there is a way out of it. The first and foremost is through awareness that, okay, I am walking this path and all these things are happening. I am participating in the drama of life, but I am not that. That awareness is one. And then you develop a level of witnesshood for things happening. You're involved in it, but at the same time, you are detached from it. Everything happening. So you see the drama as if you're seeing it from outside. So then what happens is the impact will not come and hit you straight away. The storage becomes lesser intense. Less you store, the less you have need for fulfillment. So our storage, our memories are less. Or third dimension, or probably the extension of this, is to make our life selfless. Ownerships are less. When ownerships are less, possessiveness are less, then we also are on a path of liberation. And detachment, liberation happens automatically. Liberation simply means your positions in the world, your possessions, what you have earned from the world, or your relations do not bind you. That's liberation. If all these three things are binding us, guaranteed you will come back again because they are already holding on to you. So if possessions and relations are leaving you alone, if you are not affected by them, not that you don't have them, you have them, you do have them, but you are unaffected by them, then automatically you are existing in a liberated state, freedom state. That's freedom. And then the chances of coming back in another body is less because you don't need it. Every time you are experiencing, and you are not bound by guilt, regrets, past, you are not bound by them. You are in the present, you are experiencing life as it comes, and you have accepted that in a particular flow, in a particular order, then you may not come back. You may not come back. Another last aspect, but the best aspect is focus on consciousness. He said, all I want is God, like this mother told me. I never had distraction because all I wanted was God. So there was nothing else I was chasing. So if you only focus on God, then even if I die or even if I don't exist, doesn't matter, but I only want. So if somebody comes to, like Baba said, if somebody comes to Baba and tells, all I need is you, then that frequency you become. That's possible. But it is a tall order because so many things will pull you back. Me and mine are just around the corner. It's not easy to come out of it, but it's possible.